Yeah, welcome to 15 minutes on book club. My name is GB. On book club, we review and summarize great books. Yes, I always love to emphasize that. We review and summarize great books. We actually have a community of readers where on a daily basis we make the juice from books. We bring out tangible, values from them that people can apply into their own daily lives. And today there is a new book that I'm bringing to us. You see this book, the only thing I can say ahead is that you need to sit tight, because this one is a book that I believe that all the people in my generation, and I mean this generation, we all need to read. Usually we see people talking about they are hustling for money, they are going to look for money. If you go to the street, you ask people, where are they going? What are they going to look for? They say it is money now. It is money everybody's looking for. But do we really need to be looking for money? I think that is the big question, and that is why this book is very, very important. The title is The Real Money: Secret to Wealth Beyond Cash by Sam Adeyemi, my own very pastor. I love this book. You see, like I mentioned earlier, everybody in this generation needs to do this. We really need to know what real money is about and how we can get it. I love the way he started the book. He started by with a story by Dr. Russell Conwell, who wrote Acres of Diamond. And in that book, he shared the story of a farmer who had a farmland, and then he sold it one day because he heard that there is a particular farmland far away, that there are acres of diamond. So he sold his own farmland and then got all the valuables he could get from it, and then set out on the journey to look for that farmland that has acres of diamond. After journeying for like few years, he got broke. He finished spending all his money, and then he came back. He didn't actually return. So what happened is that, so after he has finished spending his money, he got depressed. And then one day he just jumped from the bridge and died. And then meanwhile, just about the same time, the farmer who bought his own farmland that he left, he dug down and then he discovered diamonds in that same land where the other man, abandoned, and then said he was going to look for another farmland somewhere where there is acres of diamond, you know. And then that's where he missed it. The moral of the story really is that, see, if we can really look around us, we will discover that the wealth that we are looking for is not actually far. It is nearby. And Sam Adeyemi went forward to say that if we really look very deep within us, we realize that every one of us, we have something that is peculiar to us, through which we can actually make wealth. Are you getting me? And that is very, 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 very important. He went forward to talk about the fact that so many people have termed themselves as poor. They don't even believe that they can be rich, or they are rich, because in their mindset, they feel that they are poor already based on the circumstances around them. He said that we need to have a mind shift about wealth. And I love the book. It had 8 great chapters, and I'm just going to run through the content of those 8 chapters, so you can go and already get your own copy and read. In chapter 1, he spoke about real money not being paper. It is not that naira note in your hand. It is not that dollar note that you have. It is not that pound sterling. He said real money is intangible. He said that is the first thing that we really need to understand. Not that one alert that you want to get. He said you finish spending it. Not that one in your pocket. It will finish. You start hustling for more. He said we really need to understand that real money is intangible. It is not something we can just see with our physical eyes. Then chapter 2, he went forward to explain the process for assessing this intangible wealth and for converting them. You see, many people do not know that real money, is not something they can see. What they can see are problems, and those problems are the road to acquiring the wealth that we are all looking for. Are you getting me? And I think that is what he was trying to explain there. He said that the intangibility of real wealth is in you being able to recognize problems as money. Are you getting me? He said, when you solve problems for people, of course, value will move to you. Are you getting me? When you provide something that people need, of course, value will flow to you. He said, the issue is that many of us, we can't even recognize it. We are talking about problems, more problems. Nobody's thinking about solutions. He said, it is in the solutions that the real wealth comes. He said ideas. He said just all those ideas that are coming and running through your mind as you are not doing anything, that is your money. You just don't recognize it. He said, so he discussed the process of recognizing this intangible wealth and how to convert it. I need to run. Then chapter 3, he explores the connection between money and faith. He said there's a connection between money and our faith. And I love the angle with which he brought it. He said you need to believe that you are rich. Are you getting? You need to believe that you have all it takes to acquire the wealth that you desire. Are you getting? Say you must first see it within you. You need to believe, and I think that is the center of that chapter. So you need to believe that you have all it takes to make real money. Then chapter 4, he unveils the value of the human mind. You know, when we read the book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, we realize that our mind is a valuable resource that God gave to us. You understand? So in this book also is talking about the value of the human mind. Our mind can do so many things. We just need to know how to conceptualize the thoughts and the ideas that are coming through our mind. That is in chapter 4. In chapter 5, he emphasizes on our ability to manage resources. Listen, he emphasizes on the fact that our ability to manage resources will determine the rate at which money flows to us. He said your ability to manage it will determine the rate at which it flows to you. You know, there was a day we were doing something and the brother said something. He said money has wings and it can fly away. I was thinking that's just a secular statement until it is in the Bible now. It says it's even the Bible that said it, that money has wings that can fly. That means that you can't just be making money through one window and then it is flying through the other. The way you manage the money too determines how it flows to you. Then it means that money too has highs. You know, people that are managing it well. So the people that are not managing it well, just grow wings and fly away from there. I'm sure you don't want your money to go with. In other words, you need to know how to manage it. Then chapter 6, it takes the reader through the process of breaking free from poverty. There are some things that you need to do on a consistent basis. Are you getting me? On a consistent basis. You understand? You need to pursue wealth on a consistent basis to the point that every trace of poverty, they will not have any choice but just to flee, to go away, to be broken around us. Then chapter 7, he shares practical steps to starting a business. You know, somebody might be thinking, okay, you talk about real money, it is not cash. So where do I start from? Either you are building a career or you are starting a business. Either route will work. And in this chapter 7, he shared practical steps on how you can start a business. For those that have ideas on how to, on businesses that they want to run, he showed the steps that we can follow. Then chapter 8 is spoke about financial freedom. Is that not what we all want? All right, so I think you just need to go and get the book. You need to know what real money is all about, and then you must be able to take to all the instructions and the steps that he laid out in the book. It's a very valuable book, you understand, and I'm sure everybody needs to read it. All right, so till I come your way next time, always remember that it takes just 15 minutes daily to learn what successful people do. I'll see you. Bye bye.